Well, greetings and hello there, everyone. It is I, your beloved Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes Dad, Nooch Too Good. I think did I have a little delay there? Anyway, we are grinding on the account for a Folan, Folan Shining Heart or whatever. What are we called here? Folan Silverheart. Folan Silverheart. I am definitely need to get some Sylvan Watcher action on the account, and that's not where I want to be. I was gonna go to Folan specifically. Yeah. So I need to get the Sylvan Watcher. Now, one curious thing here. For each Sylvan Watcher, we need to turn some music on. There we go. And I'll turn this up. What's up, JT IH2RX? How you doing today? Conman Gaming, how you doing? What's up? First time chat. Welcome aboard, my friend. So this is kind of like a Sylvan Watcher lead almost, you know, like it's not quite like a leader ability, but definitely a lot of, if I can get a full Sylvan Watcher team going here, that'd be kind of cool. Anywho, where am I? So I've got to do my dailies. I haven't done all my dailies yet. We're gonna knock that out a little bit, and let's talk about while we're running some stuff in the background. And I've almost got Embers, by the way. I'm 6 shards from Embers. Look at that. I might be able to pull him off. See here. I didn't claim this stuff here. Hold on. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. What are we gonna get? A legendary tome. I'll take that. I got a fun story here for you guys. Another legendary tome. I did this entire champion upgrade event almost exclusively with books. Almost exclusively. Like, I skipped one fusion, which is the last guy, Shadowkin, I don't know his name. Did I do this yet? No, let's go and take care of this. And let's see if I need a rare. Actually, let's just do a rare here, just in case I need it. There we go. Oh, when did I do that? I don't recall that. I don't recall that. Anyway, Inspector IP, what's happening? So I did skip the last fusion, and that gave me the ability to save up like a truckload of books. And I also booked out my mythical, what's her name? Good old, what's her name? Hang on, I need a Coca-Cola. Thank you. That was not great. I'm also running the free-to-play account here on the side. I'd love to, I need to get like a dual screen setup going at some point. I don't have ready yet. Now let's take a look here. So, I need what, 6 shards to get him done, to get Empress done? And we don't get a chance at 2 till we get to Brutal. I've really, these drop rates are rough. I think it's gonna be 2 more times here. Yeah, we're looking at 2 more attempts, 2 to 3 more times here doing this. And I could run that, but that's so boring. It's gonna take forever, so I'll do that later. They don't have it built in. No, they don't. Okay, I'm all over the place. I am all over the place. Okay, here's what we did. Classic Arena Takedown, I got some work to do there. Champion Training. This entire event, top to bottom, was booked. I just booked this whole thing. I booked the entire thing, top to bottom. And I'm gonna run the spider while we're talking about stuff today, but I gotta get some of these dailies done because I need to do this Gear Hunters event, and I'll have like extra stuff here. I did this already, right? Yep. Summon Rush is also done. If you watched my video yesterday, I pulled 0 legendaries. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Now let's go take a look. Where am I? Classic Arena 5 times. Go ahead and do that. So my mythical may be a little more, maybe I need to get her on more teams, although she's not that great. I haven't had a great experience with her, but I do have her nearly booked out at this point. Now the problem is going to be I need a bunch more mythical books, you know? All right. Oh my goodness. Well, that was a bad result. Yikes. That was not kind, Nell. This should work. So anywho, what's up, Lucifer? And tomorrow will be the 1 week update for the free-to-play account. I'll publish that video tomorrow. If for you guys looking for updates on the free-to-play that I started last week, check out the channel tomorrow. The YouTube channel will have that video out there. It is really, I kind of, it's kind of rough starting with Patrick and Pelops. They're both Spirit champions. And that's kind of one of the challenge, and they're both single target champions. There's not a lot of variety there. I still think Folan is the best way to start an account right now. I just, his AoE action, and he's just dominant for clearing waves, like dominant. What's up with all you guys out there today? We target her? Yeah. Oh yeah, I moved Predator over to my main team here. I'm looking at getting a an Instinct, a 6-piece Instinct set onto, is it Instinct? Am I getting that right? I might not be getting that right. Well, I'm looking at putting that on Predator. We might do that today. Excellent. I can do this, I think. Nothing but fat. You're the exact opposite. You haven't touched the champ training yet. I booked this morning and earned 3K for tourney. Looks like it's a full day of grind. Yeah, if you don't have any books saved up, that's going to be a lot of work. A lot of work. And I am totally... I mean, I'm going through all that grinding on the free-to-play account. It's all I do right now is grind. But I'm really enjoying it. I think I'm going to do that about once a quarter, or we'll see how long it takes me to get the Arbiter done. That's kind of the measurement. Well, I lost her, but she had 5 red stars. Let's see if we can do this. I don't like all those red things above me. Those are bad. I need Donnie to cleanse all that. Please, sir? Please, sir? Big cleanse, sir? Uh-oh, Predator's dead. We're going to revive him with 800 poison. Yeah, this is a bad team. I didn't think it was going to go well, but I tried it. We got to try something new every now and then. I love how these orbs keep floating around Leo even when he's dead. Yeah, she ain't making it. I had the sound turned off. Somebody told me I'm the only creator that has the sound turned on. I like the sound. Hey, that's nice. Okay. 50 energy. I got a bunch of stuff to do here, don't I? What? I didn't look. That was a mistake. Hang on. Campaign boss. Orbs are like, hey, buddy, you did? Pelops is so underrated for me. Pelops is really doing a great job for me on the free-to-play account in Arena, for sure. For sure. Like, I'm playing it here on the side, like I said, and good things are happening over there. Good things happening there. There's that. Yes. Look at these, Oh. That's 1, or that's 2. He's in your main arena team, Solan. Well, if you got Solinar, Cheshire Cat, Naldua, Pelops smashes. I can see that. I mean, I can see that. If you free up Solinar to do stuff, Naldua's out there supporting him. Cheshire Cat's just doing just massive amounts of damage. I could totally see that working. A year ago, if you had said that sentence, I would have had no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, I've been playing for a month, taking a break, starting over way too much. I used your code for Corvus and Pelops. I've been going about a month. Oh, cool. Now, Corvus is also a nice wave clearer, isn't he? Like, I might try that. We'll have to see what I do next time around, but I'm going to keep going back to these new... I like starting on... Did that not get it for me? I thought that would do my... Really? I gotta go again? Wait a minute. Campaign... I didn't do campaign boss. I'm a moron. I'm a moron! Campaign boss. Jeez. Gee! I'm so hoarse. Is Roxanne ending? I don't know Roxanne. That's a new one on me. What does Hell Hades have to say about Roxanne? Roxanne! A setup-dependent damage dealer who can bring AoE decreased defense and weaken when played around Veil, offering control, self-sustain, and debuff utility, but requiring proper support to unlock it. So sounds like maybe... I'm sure... Are you like at an early account, Inspector IP, or did you just get it on like an established account? Probably if you're on an established account, it's not going to be too exciting from the sounds of things. I got to do this boss fight again. I'm saving. I've got Skeletor, He-Man. Who is this? Oh, Black Knight. I don't remember if I pulled that. I guess I pulled that. I got a bunch of stuff. I'm saving that for the next upgrade event since I'm out of books now. I used all my books. They have been used. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen Roxanne before. Early game. Well, if you're early game and you've got a legendary, you might as well go ahead and work on them until you get something better. Waiting when you were waiting for legendary to claim, and it's what? Waiting when you were waiting for legendary to claim, and it's always a common and uncommon one. Why the defects is not on the legendary level? Default? I mean, you've got a percentage chance, and it displays a percentage chance. It's only 6% on those sacreds. It is how the game works. I mean, it's a gotcha game, so that's gonna happen. If you're saying why doesn't it just automatically, summon? Oh, I didn't even do that. It's always a big criticism for games like this that the drop rate is horrible and etc. etc. I mean, that's just part of the game. It doesn't bother me. We can use Kale as a chicken here. Oh, no. I want to get... Let's not do that. Let's do this. Do I have any level... I don't have any level 20 champs. Let's see here. Got a bunch of level 30 champs. I can clear some room with this. I don't need any more Kale. I'm good with Kale. Well, this is going pretty well. That's not clearing out any champs. All right, let's see here. When is the next champ upgrade? I didn't look at that. We'll take a look in a second. Thank you. Where's the new news? Okay, champion training event is gonna run this Thursday. So I'm gonna save up all that stuff and I'm gonna spam levels and upgrades for that. So I'll save all those chickens for that. So that's coming there. If you have a new account, you can get legendaries with a promo code. If you don't have a new account, you're not going to get legendaries with a promo code. There are promo codes out there. The newest one was it Raid YT 450K or something? They had it on the Discord. If you haven't used this one, Raid 450K, use that. I used it. Get some stuff for yourself on your account. Yeah, there are new player codes like Super Victory, Raid 7. Those both give you Pelops and the other ones that give you champions. But there are no, if you're an established player, you're not going to get legendaries out of codes. Okay, now. Faction Wars boss. See, Grim Forest is a problem for me. This is all stuff I gotta do. Are we active? Yeah, let's get this done. Okay. That. Hamanyun can't get enough Galaxy Heroes. I stream that game like 20 hours a week. Gotta support our sponsors around here, my friend. That guy's gone. Well, I rebooted my router and the game is still having these. Oh, now that guy. This is a team. That team's a problem for me. We're gonna have to get rid of your boy Fabio here. I'll deal with the daisies and the sheep. I don't think I'm gonna beat this team. We'll see. If he gets rid of Leo or Predator, I'm not gonna win. I'm not gonna win. All right, let's check. Let's see what we can do. We'll try it. We'll try it. We'll try it. Corvus and Pelops sounds like a pretty good combo. I agree with that. Okay. God, people, you take so long for these turns. Just do what you gotta do and get it done with. You're just... Why does it take you... It's so brutal. All right, we're gonna do this. See, that's how you do a turn. Just a couple seconds. We froze 3 of them. The 3 we could freeze. Okay, Stone Skinned gone. He's about to do some damage. Please hurry up. Oh my god, he gets 800 turns in a row. My only hope is a big one-shot for... Oh, we can revive. We can revive. We can revive. All right. No, we can't. Take a shot. That worked. Oh, he's back! How about Predator there? I think we're still going to die, but that was pretty cool. Hey-oh! Oh, man. Oh, man. Come on. I thought I won that. I thought I won that. That's disappointing. That's disappointing. Yes, Nirav Patel. If you use my QR code right here, or you use the link in the pinned message, you are going to get a legend. You're going to get Padraig as a legendary champion. I use this code to start my new account. I'll publish the new video, 1-week video on it tomorrow. Then you can use the code, the game code Super Victory in the game where I just showed you the codes to get Pelops. If you start with Padraig and Pelops, you'll be in pretty good shape for some pretty good stuff in Raid Shadow Legends. Now, I got a question for you guys. Well, let's go back here. I need to do clear stage D9 of the Cursed City on hard. This is no small matter. On hard, I am stuck on all 3 of these nodes. On all 3 of them. All 3. I can't even get to D9, which is right here, which is Borgoth, and that's a whole nother story. I don't know if I have a team to beat Borgoth right now or not. I don't know, maybe Predator counterattacking will do it. We'll see. But in order to get there, I got to get through this. I got a bad team here. I have a bad team here. Now, one guy that I'm looking at using my feast on. Is he here? I thought he was here. He's not. Yeah, here he is. This guy. I understand that this guy, Steel Skull, is I gotta get some gear on him, but is pretty good in these battles. But they say that your boy here is pretty good against this spider too. But his basic is an 8. Attack 1 enemy. Will attack all enemies instead if the initial target is under 2 or more debuffs. See, but the problem is you get that debuffs on there and it starts attacking all enemies. Bambus does. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out how to do this, and it's really been a struggle. And what kind of gear do I put on this guy? Let's talk about Predator. I don't know. I got to figure that out. That one's kind of evading me at the moment. Predator. Okay. Right now, I've got Savage gear on Predator, ignoring 25% of defense, and then I've got 1 Mercurial. This is for crit damage. My crit rate is 91%. I've just got that for HP. And down here, I got as much HP crit damage as I can possibly get. I'm thinking about Swift parry on Predator. This gets me more HP. I wonder if I worry about my crit rate here is what I'm worried about. Crit rate down. Crit rate down. Crit rate down again. Here's a glove. Crit rate down again. I really need a crit rate glove to do this. See, I can't sacrifice all of that crit rate. I have no crit rate on this Swift parry set. You're back in Silver 1? Well, sorry. So, I don't know. I can't sacrifice all that crit rate. It's not going to work. This gives me 6 pieces. Will give me a bunch of crit damage and HP and speed. I don't know. Rob, I'm really sorry. There's a language barrier here, and I apologize. You just got to follow the steps. If you click on the QR code, it should open up the RAID website for you, where you enter in an ID. And I mean, I can show you here on screen. Just follow the steps. Like if I click on my link, If I click on my link, it goes to the Raid Shadow Legends screen where you enter a username and you sign up. That's what it opens for me on my PC. I'm not sure if it opens up on a phone, but if it takes you to the shop, then you install the game. As long as you use that link and install the game using that link, you will get the champion. I haven't done it on my phone, and I apologize for that. Anybody help out Nirav here? What else do I have? See, I'm having issues with Grim Forest because both of these hard, and it resets in what, one day? Grim Forest resets in, 22 hours. So I'm here on normal. I got the whole thing done. I guess I could do these goblin tiers, which I really don't like. And I already purchased my chest. And then on hard, I'm in the, same situation. I'm on these and I can't get through them. So spending 10 energy in the Grim Forest is kind of a challenge at this point. Unless I just do it all on goblins. Nobody wants to sit here and watch me fight those goblins for 45 minutes apiece. I mean, that's so much time. Step 1, make sure Plarium is deleted. Step 2, click the download link. Step 3, download game from link. Enjoy the perks of great starter tunes. There you go. There you go. Thanks, guys. So I don't know about that. This is taking forever. You guys are taking forever. So I'm looking at Cursed City and I'm trying to figure out, oh, there we go, finally. Folan will help me here. I can't get through this final battle with this team. They're not pulling it off for me. Although I did book her out this time. Let's see what happens here. Regardless, I don't want to do any character upgrades till this Thursday when the upgrade event comes out. And then I'm gonna go full in on that. Yeah, the clan's doing all right. We just started Brutal Demon Lord today, so that was pretty cool. So I had a couple runs on Brutal Demon Lord today, so that's nice after a week of a brand new clan. Seems pretty good. Who's got smite there? Oh, my Lemonisi has smite. We gotta kill Maneater first. He's gonna be annoying if we don't. So far, I feel like my getting Lemonisi completely booked out is actually making a difference. Well, no, those guys are dead. See, this is what happens. They all start dying. This is where I'm gonna I need Folan here to max this out. I mean, we're gonna be getting Sylvan Watchers for the next like 3 weeks or next 3 months, so. Yeah, now it's slowing down a little bit. Let's see if they can pull this off. See, there are 2 stuns and 1 curse, or 1 fear, and I got problems. She's dead. She's not coming back. There ain't no revive out there. These guys are just gonna die. I have a pretty good feeling that when I throw Folan Silverheart into the mix here, I'm going to finish this. But right now, they're just not ready to do it. Just not ready to do it. Yep, dead. So we'll go back to here and just run this. How are my sacred pulls? I made a video yesterday. They're not good. Spoiler alert. Not good. What else I gotta do here? We gotta clear some dungeons, tag. It's a lot of work. Silver keys and the Doom Towers takes forever. Just Grim Force. I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can get 10. Am I still on? I haven't used my Chimera keys yet either. Yeah, I don't think you guys want to watch me just auto Chimera forever. Looks like this is all. Oh, I never got through this either. I couldn't get through this bomble. And I've got. I don't understand. I've looked up many videos and guides. My lady Annabelle is geared up with this regeneration gear. She's got the chest plate. I got Immortal on her for just more health and defense. And I've compared my stats to YouTubers are saying this gets it done, and it doesn't get it done. She just dies. I don't really understand. I don't understand. Maybe there is a specific type of ring I've got to have on her that I don't have, and that might be the reason why, but I'm just not getting it done. I don't think that's it. No, that's just so specific. That might...
It's raid, baby.
I don't think so.
Raid!
Chad Yasuk.
It's raid, baby. Raid!
Oh, Chadius UK. See, I saw it over here, it didn't have the UK. Sorry. Hey, Chadius UK, welcome your folks aboard. So I don't know, maybe if I put this on her, that's the only thing I can think of making a difference. I'm gonna lose a bunch of stats. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Yeah, I'll lose a bunch of stats if I do that. You can't keep up with all of my videos? Well, see, I don't have Buran Guri, and is that the leader I've got to have? Well, being told I suck is a first. Well, I read it. It just over here. It didn't split up. It just says Chadius UK all in lower letters. It looks like Chadius suck. It's all uppercase on Twitch, but on Streamlabs it's all lowercase. I'm sorry, Chadius. I'm sure you're a quality person that I'm insulting now. I'm a bad person. I'm a bad person. Well, I can show you. Stream's going good. I'm trying to figure out some stuff right now. Well, let's... All that's going to take a long time. Let's just get these out of the way here. Ooh, looking for lights. How will the lights go? One more green. That's not good. I think we can do this. Let's flip this around a little bit here. Try that. Oh, better start. There you go. That's how we do that, everybody. You mix it up and you get the right colors on your lights. That's what it's all about. That's what Raid Shadow Legends is all about. So I want to go look at. Oh, come on. Thank you. What were we gonna look at? We were gonna look at something. Oh, let's go look at that Bomble. Although I think I'm too late to finish the Doom Tower this time, but for whatever reason, I just can't get it to work. And maybe I don't have the right leader for it, and that might be the problem. But the leads I saw with was it Turanguri, who I don't have, it was all just like defense or health, and I don't know. But let's go check it out. Okay, Doom Tower, Bommel, and you can see I've got her in here with a health lead, and I've got her with 2 red stars, and I've got her with more HP here, receiving less damage. I mean, I could maybe try a different relic. I've got her with Survival Instinct, partially fills her turn meter whenever a debuff is placed, spread, or transferred. Occurs once per enemy turn, which I understand is one of the blessings that can work for this. I've got her maxed out. I've got her masteries maxed out with War Master. Just doesn't work. I just pulled a new legendary. Rarity. That's not good. That's gonna be. I need to get that for an HP burn. So I can put that in there. Please put the wearer. No. No. I mean, I could put that in there. She gets less damage with that. Try that. But I don't know. Just watch. I mean, if anybody's got any ideas here, I'm open. But this just doesn't do anything. She survives for a while, and then eventually the bombs just get her. And I have checked the stats. Like, some people, you have more defense than me. Some people have more health than me. But I'm somewhere in range on all the stats. I just don't get it. And Donnie's giving her 30% more health. And one thing I've noticed is my mythical champ, I've only got 1 mythical champ on the roster, she never goes to her second form unless I manually do it myself. Is that a thing? Is that how that works? See, look at her. She's still sitting in her basic form. I mean, I don't mind her blocking active skills. Come on now. Is it better with just 2 champs in there? I just don't think I have a great lead, and that would probably take all day. But I mean, maybe if I can get through it, that's the most important thing. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, here we go. So we got the Bommel. Nothing there. The bombs come out. Lots of bombs. Everyone's gonna die. She's not gonna go to her second form. Lots and lots and lots of bombs. And they're all dying. See, she's dead. What am I missing? I'm telling you, I've looked up multiple guides. Is it the wrong lead? I just don't think that's the case. What? I don't think it matters. I mean, she's just dead right off the bat. This is my effing question. I've got the right set on her. Don't tell me I could do it when I just didn't do it. I'm frustrated. I'm very frustrated. I have the right set. I have put the right set on her. I've got regeneration. I've got immortal. I've got these. This is what I've looked it up. This is what they tell me to do, and it does not work. What is missing? Something is missing. I know this. The only ring I've got that might matter is Blood Shield, but I don't think that's gonna matter. She didn't even get to attack there, so it won't matter here. I got a reaction ring, which, I mean, I guess maybe that. That's it. That's what I got. I got a Blood Shield and a reaction. I don't know. I'm really frustrated. I didn't get through it again, and I've looked up multiple ways to do this, and it looks like I'm frustrated. Yeah, absolutely owns Pommel. No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't. I can't make it work. 76k HP, 3,000 defense. Well, I don't have that on her. I'll tell you that much. Okay, I'll try it. That's gotta be HP or defense. Okay. All right. I'll put this ring on her. I'm losing HP with this ring. I'm losing HP and defense with this ring. I'm very frustrated. Can you tell? Can you tell I'm frustrated? I just don't get why. I don't want that. There you go. And that's all I got. Okay. More people equals more bombs equals dead. All right. Well, then maybe that's my where I'm missing then. So we're gonna sit here like 45 minutes while this goes on. Is that what's gonna happen? Is this gonna take 45 minutes? So is that my misunderstanding of Bommel, where I just missed that part where he places, like, for every champ that's on the field, he puts more bombs out? Is that what I missed with Bommel? Is that my misunderstanding? All right, we're gonna do this later then. You guys don't want to watch me do this for the next 45 minutes, so we're not gonna do it. Okay, I'll come back and do it later. But I don't have 4 days left to finish it, unfortunately. But this is why I ask. That's why I ask. I'm trying, hey, Scribe, what's up? Aren't you supposed to make sure you aren't passing buffs and debuffs because he turns buffs into bombs? I don't know, dude. I'm just frustrated. Did you just raid Scribe, or are you just showing up? Scribe just showed up. Scribe woke up and decided to come join the stream. Welcome aboard, sir. It's good to see you. Maybe that's my thing, is I just didn't read it well enough. We can just knock out these silver keys. This will go real quick. Okay, here's my other question. Here's my other question I'm working on, and I'm trying to figure this out. I need to clear stage D9 of the Cursed City on hard. Now, in the Cursed City on hard, I currently can't just get through. I can't even get through this. I can't even get through this. So I'm trying to figure out my best champions to use here. I think Bauf is a good choice, and I've got High Katoon for speed. It says that Bambus is good, but I always end up having Bambus like doing AoEs, and you don't want AoEs here. I understand that Steel Skull can be really good here. I also understand that Jotun can be really good here. And then I don't know. And then maybe I just do the unkillable or something. But I mean, this isn't going to work on this level. I got to get these guys upgraded and get gear on them. So that's another struggle for me of getting through this. Do a follow-up vid of it working? Well, I mean, there's a million people that have already done a video of that. So I don't know. The videos I saw, the DDs dying in the last wave. I don't want to talk. So, I mean, I feel like this is a possibility of a team, but I got to get these two guys up to 60. And I'm a little hesitant to do that, because if it doesn't work, then I just wasted getting these two guys to 60. Know what I mean? But I think I'm going to try that. And I got to figure out the gear for them and everything, so I don't know. Here, I'll throw it out there now just for giggles. So we don't want to have two debuffs on the spider, because if we do, then Bambus, like, AoEs. See, attacks all enemies and places a shield, but you can't... This is a problem. Attacking all enemies is a real problem here. Okay. Go for this. Yeah, he died already because I don't have any revive here either, do I? See, look, he's always going to have more than 2 debuffs. So, Bambus is always going to be doing AoEs, and you don't want AoEs here. It's going to be an AoE, and now they're just going to throw poison all over my team like crazy. And I'm doing no damage. I mean, I don't think these guys are geared up enough. I don't know, I'm really struggling on this spider, and I'm struggling with the characters I got, and it's just not really working. Gonna be an AoE, and then all the spiders are gonna attack. It's like you only want characters that do buffs and single target damage. I gotta keep that chucklehead over there alive. And he's dead, and nothing's happening here. Like, nothing's happening. AoE again. What's that? Protection. I mean, see, just nothing. Just nothing here. I don't know. Just a whole lot of nothing. But I do want to kill the spiders before she kills the spiders. Which ability is that? Or is that not the... Am I thinking of a different spider? I can't keep the spiders straight. Well, he's actually surviving pretty good. He has no gear on him right now, and he's still alive. That's not the worst thing I've ever seen. So that makes me feel that he's a possibility here. With that shield. So maybe if I've got... So I think I'm going to try that. On Thursday when the upgrade event comes around, I'm going to upgrade those two guys. Because I got to get through, and then I got to get this Borgoth done too. And I don't know who here is going to get that done either. So I got to do some research to figure out Borgoth, and I don't see any shields. Donnie can cleanse. We need to have resistance on that team. I guess here's I don't know who is this. Scathix? I don't know. Block debuffs and a shield on everybody. Block damage on the champion when they're over the HP. I don't know if that's really super helpful, but that would be resistance for the team. So that's something I got to work on. The Chimera is going to take forever. I'm not going to do that with you guys. So let's see if we can get through some of these here. That looks like it didn't work, right? Probably need a heal block here. And she's getting a shield. It's not a little bad little team. It still's not very good, but she's got a revive. Ugo's got a weird revive. Try this again. Let's see what happens. I'll get it to. I'll get Lady Annabelle to work here at some point, but it's just not. It hasn't worked for me so far. But I'll try it with the 2 in there. So I got some work to do later today. All right, that was good. Who's our revive over there? Don't know. Ooh, guys. I went and saw Obsession yesterday. That was tremendous. That was a really good movie. And I looked up. It's the first movie since E.T. in 1982 to see its box office go up each of the first 3 weeks of the movie. Like, that's not a thing that happens anymore. It just isn't. The box office for movies now is opening weekend is a big smash, then it goes down by a minimum of 50% the second weekend. That's crazy. I would love to see us return to movies where they gain momentum on word of mouth instead of constant trailers that show us everything and blah, blah, blah. I would love to see that. I need a buff cleanser here, and I don't have one on this team. Do I? I don't think I do. I'm not super familiar with Sil. I feel like Seer would be pretty good here. If I can roll Seer. Yeah, I have no buff cleansing here, so they're just gonna sit there with the can't damage them for like 45 minutes. No, stop! You gotta stop doing that. You gotta come over here. Oh, they're all provoked. Yeah, that's not great. We gotta get so. I'm gonna re-roll this. Let's see if we can get Seer on this. Where is Seer? There she is. I don't see... Does she cleanse any buffs? I don't think so. He cleanses buffs on one character. I keep rolling Leo, which is kind of nice, actually. Let's try this one out. Resistance. Try this one out. I don't know. I'm looking at Leo for the damage. We got resistance with Pelops, and he does cleanse buffs on one character with his... I can't remember which ability it is. Lemonisi can land a bunch of debuffs, which he's already done. We got a Reviver over here with Sil, and then Geomancer for whatever. Just all around goodness. I still don't have a buff cleanse except for Pelops in there, and that's a solo target. Use chicken farm for an hour without double XP on. Oh no! Oh no! Oh dear! How do you not have double XP on? It's just like it's a kind of a permanent fixture on my accounts. I got it on for 3 weeks right now. How do you not have double XP? Sorry, I'm not trying to laugh at your situation. I apologize. Yeah, Seer would be really good here. I can't land any debuffs right now. And Lemonisi's about to die. I don't know why I can't kick these sinuses. Okay, Geomancer removed some buffs there just now. Now Pelops did. They're having trouble getting through this, though. I need Leo just to pop off with a big ol' AoE. Something's got to happen here. Something's got to give. Come on now. Come on, kid. That didn't even do it. I mean, heck, this is taking forever. Everybody's healing back up every time I do anything to them. This was better last time I did it. My team's not doing very well. They're not very healthy right now. I don't have a heal here. Does Sil do any healing? So he does remove buffs. There's another one. All right, we're almost there now. I really need those shields for the next tier. Let's go to just do basics here. Well, that's so much for that. Target this guy. See, I mean they're all blocking debuffs, and now my revive is well, he's cleansed. Now we got to remove some buffs. My revive keeps getting stunned, or frozen, or whatever you want to call it. This isn't working. I need to hit Seer here on the redraw, or this isn't gonna work. She cleanses buffs, right? The rest of this team sucks. Let's go with buffing our team here. I'm gonna try this out here. You never claimed the double XP banners for the inbox. What? Oh no, I just always grab them. I just always grab them and I've never run out. Not that I'm a better person than you or anything. Or I should reword that. That's not what makes me a better person than you. Nothing but fat. Well, we're keeping this crew debuffed at least. I mean, that's Mikey spreads the debuffs. She cleanses the buffs. We got the heal block on there from, I can't remember her name now all of a sudden. We got the buffing over here. We got the... Hold on. Let's go. Do that. Hey Nav, how you doing? Nav, sorry. I told you I grew up with a guy, Indian guy, N-A-V, and he was Nav. All right, one more here. And, all right, we're through the first tier after 2 minutes. Jeez Louise. All right, we got to get some work done here. Get rid of Lion, Richard the Lionheart here. Mikey's my only real damage dealer on this team aside from Miss Mythical. I don't know her name. And I don't have any, I have the one buff removal with, is it Noldua? Can't get these names right. I wish you could click on them in game and see their name. That would be kind of cool, but you can't. Okay, he's almost down. Nope, now he's completely healed back up. That was awesome. That went really well. If I can find the team to get through this, I can maybe do 10 tiers of the... I mean, I feel like it would take me like 4 hours to do 10 tiers of the Grim Forest at this point. You know what I mean? Now we got him feared. Okay. Yeah, see, I didn't know she was the reviver. I need like a picture chart of the revivers. I need a picture table of the revivers in game so that I know who to attack first every time, for the love of God. Ugh, now I gotta go do this whole thing again. I feel like I need to up the damage on my mythical chick there. Now I can't even hit the reviver because she's veiled. I just feel like I have to roll Seer here, and Seer will do some serious work for me. I'm just not getting the right teams put together. There we got all the buffs removed. You gotta kill her. Like, somebody's gotta one-shot her. We're not even coming close. I'm gonna take one more redraw at this, and then I'm gonna pitch it in if I don't roll Seer, I guess. I did. Okay, there she is. Okay. She's gonna offer resistance. We'll get our mythical back in there. We'll get some poison. We'll get some big damage. And we'll get an unkillable. That seems like a pretty good mix. Let's try it out. Okay. I'm gonna manage it too. Wow, Seer's almost dead. I have no revive. Well, I guess I have to have a revive in there too. Do I have a revive? I don't. I'm not gonna get the Grim Forest done today. Let's go to normal. Well, I guess we can roll these. No, that was already a fail. And that's just... I don't know, dude. I really like the Grim Forest. I don't like that it's still giving me that I gotta do 10 of these to get through a daily. I mean, at this point of the contest, like, that's a pretty big ask. You know? Let's get a buffer out here. Like, having me do 10 Grim Forest battles at the end of Grim Forest, that's a rough daily. And again, I don't want to sit here and do the goblins, which take like 45 minutes each. They're doing pretty well here on normal. We'll see what happens when we get to the end. If Mrs. Claus is in there at the end as the boss. I didn't look at her with the boss. Normal does treat me better, that's for sure. I'm gonna leave her on her basic form. I like the ability block, and I like the, I mean, she's doing all that stuff. Decreased defense, blocked active skills. I don't know if she's doing fear. I guess she's doing fear. Nobody else here is doing fear. Let's just leave her as a debuffer. We'll let Raph and Mikey do all the damage. Who's the reviver here? Is she the reviver? One of these two. Well, Hilby's doing a lot of freezing for us, and that's... I kind of like how this is shaping up so far. Let's see. We don't have a heal block, and that might not work for us. We're gonna find out. Hit the guy without the shield. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting through that shield. No, we're not. It's right back again. Alright, just take this guy out while we got it. We're feared here anyway. Now we're frozen again. Okay. Now we got the shields back again. Let's go in on the boss. I'm going in on the boss. I feel like we're like most of the way down. We should be able to get this done now. She would need to transform to her, okay, we got it. We got it. All right, normal's working. Normal or super? I can't do 10. I can't do 10. I can only do 3. And these guys just... Now let's try it out. Don't have any speed here. You can make Leo just do as much damage as possible and put Krisk out there. Yeah, that's, Leo's doing some work with that defense lead so far. I get her out again. I know that reviver. Oh, look at Chris provoking everybody while he is buffed to the 9s. There we go. Yes, she gone. Let's get rid of the Arbiter here first. Then we'll go, I'm gonna go all in on Elhain after the Arbiter's gone. Folan's just removing so much max HP with that, with his relic. We can't damage Elhain right now. I'm looking to remove this with Pelops here. Remove her damage immunity. This one? Yeah, if it's less than 50%, so we should, yep, okay. Okay, auto. Okay, wow. Well, normal, we're getting through these guys. Hard, I'm just not pulling it off yet. I don't have the depth of roster, I guess. Excellent. That's all I get for that? Oop. All I get for that? Is a... Really? Okay, let's go with some speed and a heal block, damage, debuffs, and damage. And on this one, I got 2 damage. I'm gonna let my mythical chick just be a debuffer at this point. Because I've got damage with Leo and Predator. There's some damage. Mrs. Claus has got to go. I should have found a way to target because he's gonna taunt, and now he's gonna be taunting the whole time. He's unkillable, and then annoying. You get the idea. And they've got can't land any buffs. Stop. Just kill the guy that's taunting because he's the problem. Oh, she did switch forms all of a sudden. Why'd she do that? I don't know. As soon as we get the unkillable off these guys, they're dead, but we're like 2 turns away. Need them to take turns. They're... have a revive, do I? I don't have a revive. God dang it. Let me see this. I don't even have a revive available. Alright. Hilvy, you are my hero. Have I ever mentioned that? Only got 1 offense here. They got a bunch of resist debuffs. She cleanses buffs. I kind of wanted to go with Tag War for the... I don't have a buffer here. Yeah, so let's go with Tag War. I got 2 debuffers, a buffer, a couple of revives, and a little bit of offense. We'll see what happens. I'd rather have a second offensive guy in there. Pelops maybe can serve as that second offense. We'll see. Kind of. Not really. I mean, he's annoying. Don't get me wrong. But this next tier is going to be a problem when I can't land any debuffs. I just have to stay buffed up from Tagor and Pelops as much as possible. And hopefully Raph can do some work. We gotta, let's do this. Just basics here. Let's get rid of this one, and then we'll go all in on Mrs. Claus up front, if I can get her out. I'm gonna manage this next tier, because I need to probably cleanse buffs with Hilvy, so I'll hold her special till they have buffs. Okay, now let's see what we got. I'm gonna go all in on Mrs. Claus. She's the reviver. Gonna wait on that. Yep, let's do that. Decrease turn meter, okay. Hold that. We don't need to revive. I could put... It's gonna go basic. Okay. I've already got speed. Let's put the shield on. Okay. We'll hit her with this. Now we get Berserk. Wait. I'm going in. All right, she gone. That was the move I needed. Now, Mr. Claus needs to go. You're not touching me here. Now we get that speed back up. Yep. Just smack that guy. There we go. I think we're on auto now. Okay, so getting to the final tier, we'll see what happens over there. Grimforce is definitely a good game mode, and my roster is good enough to get to that final stage of hard, but it's just not good enough to get through the final stage on hard. She looks like the reviver. I have no idea if she is, but she looks like a reviver, so we're gonna get her out. I feel like this is gonna work. I think we're gonna get this. We got a good combo of teams. It's lacking a little bit of offense. My goodness, this guy's in trouble. Go in on the boss. Just smack him. Might be a mistake. Raph, get in there and crush that guy. He's blue and you're red. That's gonna be a big hit from Raph. Oh, he's got a shield. No, we got rid of it. Thank you. Hilvy coming through again. HP burn coming through. Yeah, we got those. Stay on the boss. We got it. We got it. Excellent. All right, so I have cleared. Collect all rewards on 3 Phrygius battles. This is... Alright, let's do this. I just gotta do as much damage as possible. We're gonna flip her to her form here. And let's go. We'll just give everybody... Can't damage me, but no damage. Everybody the speed. Flip her around, and then just go. See, this is gonna take forever. Forever! I just skip these because they take so long. What's up, Sir Fusion? See, we're still on round 1 of 1, and we got boss has only had 2 turns now. So at this pace, we'll be done in 15 minutes. And all I get is a little bit of gold. Yeah, we're doing Grim Forest right now. I need to start getting some background going on the spider so I can be working on Folan. The problem is that, and we're gonna get Folan here. See, he never gets turns, and this just takes so long. Well, 4 turns in a minute, almost. It's gonna take like 9 or 10 minutes. And all I get is some gold. Or some cursed or Grim Forest currency, whatever it's called. Tried to do 31 and 35 event dungeon, but I'm racking your brain thinking about it. I can't get that far quite yet. I've not figured out what works with that on those tiers either. I think I'm on, I can't remember which tiers I'm on that. But I spent like 2,000 energy on it and got almost none of the 9-piece gear that's in there now. And that was, I was like, that kind of scared me off a little bit from the event dungeon. I'm like, man, I'm just not getting the rewards I need to be playing this to this much, you know? Hey, Narav, were you able to download the game? Did you get everything you were promised? There's 1/3 of the way through, 3 minutes. Yeah, it's gonna be 10 minutes. Sir Fusion, I don't know. I don't have any advice for that. I really apologize. I'm not able to get to those tiers yet, so I don't know the damage you need for max rewards. Does it show here? No. I wish it would show me in battle, right? We got, it's 1.8 million, so we're good. We're good. If I exit out, do I get it? Like if I end it, do I get it? I do get it. But does that count as energy spent? I guess it does. Okay. My bad. My bad. I learned something there. I'm learning something. I'm always learning. Always learning, Wachowski. Always learning. Sir Fusion, you just saved me about 850 minutes of my life today. Thank you. Sensuna, how you doing? All right, there we go. Yeah, this is easy. All right, we got that. Sir Fusion now has a special place in my heart. Oh, a mimic too. I got a mimic. I hope. Ooh, that was a that was a good little journey right there. Do I have a crit damage champ here? I don't know. I don't think I do. I think they're gonna take Leo, so I need some damage. I think it's gonna take Leo. Doesn't matter here on normal, though, I don't think. Well, maybe I need to work on those mimics more, check my max. That's, you know what? That was a big help there, Sir Fusion. I did not know that. I literally, what are we, 6-7 months into the Dark Grim Forest, and I didn't know that? There you go. Tips and tricks with your Raid Shadow Legends dad, everybody. Texas is flooding right now? I didn't know that. The whole thing? The entirety of Texas is flooding? That's a lot of water. In fact, if there was that much water in Texas, I feel like the water would be up here in Missouri too. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Sorry, I'm minimizing what is probably a very dangerous and bad situation. I apologize. I'd like to apologize to all the Texans on the stream today. Yeah, I skipped. You skip these stages of the. Well, you get your you get this stuff too, which is kind of nice. I need one more stage to do here. Hold on, let's back out and look at the map. That guy's not going to open anything for me. That guy's not gonna open anything for me. I don't think I got anything else to open on here. All right, everything's closed. We'll take the smaller goblin. 200. And we will get this to our max tier, and we will move on with our lives. All turtles. Oh, the boss, this one. So when I get to tier 4, when that reads 4, I can skip it. 1.8 million. Okay. Man, I did not know that. That is actually kind of a big deal and kind of a dumb thing of me not to know. Kind of a big deal. Kind of a big deal. And we got it. So there we go. Got our max victory. Well, that's much quicker than I was doing it. Got that done. A chimera key. Now this will take forever. I'm not gonna do chimera. I'm not gonna do that. That will take forever. I'll do that when I get off stream. We need to get accessories from dungeons, and we've got a spider event and a gear hunters event to do right now. So let me do something here. I'm gonna go run the Cursed City for a minute on normal. I've got some characters I'm gonna upgrade on Thursday to work on the Cursed City, because I can't really advance on hard. She's not very exciting. Let's see what we got here. There we go. Yes, you better do your tournaments. You're not gonna get your Folan. I've only got one real damage. I mean, I guess alien's okay. Xenomorph, excuse me. The line's running from Red River to Houston, and a bit. Houston just tends to flood. I mean, we had the hurricane a few years ago. It's not good. I mean, that's not good. Let's try these tiers here. Shouldn't be a problem. I really need Ugo in there. Let's get a bunch of freeze. I don't know if freeze will work here. Can we run all dwarves? Who's my other dwarf here? Let's just run dwarves. Tholan's gonna be taking care of some business here. I got a feeling. That was all right. I don't know where the Red River is, so that doesn't help. I mean, I know Houston, southeast. Red River doesn't mean much to me, unfortunately. You live on a bluff? Well, that's good. Stay on the bluff. We'll just keep that. We might be able to oh, there's some speed on that. 6-star. Okay, I'll keep that. I gotta have... Who can I run here? Here's some HP burn. Is there HP burn here? I don't think so, no. Does he have a not revive? So I'm gonna run her on lead. We're gonna have HP burn. We're gonna put a revive in. We're gonna put a guy that has you can't revive if I kill you on a basic. Somebody else has to have HP burn here. There we go. I was thinking that, but I wasn't sure. Let's go. Let's target over here so we can get those HP burns and then kill it. Not landing anything yet. Do I need an accuracy lead? If Rap kills it with a basic, then we'll get this here. There's HP burn. Now we just kill that thing. Why'd you go over there? There you go. That's done. Red River runs up to North Dakota, the state line between Texas and Oklahoma. Interesting. So it runs, I mean, that's got to be running east to west, then it runs all the way up to North Dakota. Wow. That's quite the traverse there. That's a nice little, no, it's not. I saw speed, but his speed was in the wrong place. Okay, let's check this out now. Don't have any speed lead to throw in there, so we will just get some... Don't have any accuracy either, it's all just attack. Alright. Oh, that's accuracy. My brain's not working. Don't, just ignore me. Just ignore me. I'd like a big AoE here, I don't see one. See what happens. A lot of debuffing on my team, that's for sure. He just hexed every baby spider. Spiderling, you might say. All right, a little bit more action here. I think we're good here. It's going to take a minute because we don't really have a lot of offense on our team. Except for the Xenomorph again. The non-offensive guys are doing a lot of damage. That's okay. There we go. Okay. Let's just finish off down here. Sure, that'll work. Well, that doesn't help me. Where's the Red River? That's just a map of Texas. This isn't helping me at all. Why can't it show me somebody tell me where the Red River is? Just give me a highlight of the Red River. Red River on a map. Why is this so hard? The Red River does not run up to North Dakota. I just want to be clear. The Red River does not... I was thinking that didn't make any sense. Like, it's running east to west here, or really west to east, into the Mississippi. It does not look like it's going to continue like straight up there to North Dakota over here. Like I said, I have to come back this way and wind around here. That said, so we're flooding from here down to Houston? Not 2025. That doesn't help me either. State game wardens rescue 9 people from flash flooding across central Texas counties. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, man. Yeah, you don't want to be in that anywhere like low when it's flooding like that. Or you're going to be in trouble, my friend. Right here in River City. Yikes. Maybe it's a different Red River in North Dakota. I don't know. All right. So we got the first city cleared down there. Let's go here. Sure. Yeah, Missouri's in Tornado Alley for sure. Yes. And I live near Joplin, Missouri, so if you know the story of Joplin, Missouri, about 15 years ago, a tornado just tore the town in half. Like what do they call it? R5? It was maximum tornado, ripped through Joplin, tore the town. You could still, if you drive through Joplin, Missouri, down the main street, you know exactly where that tornado went. You'll see the old houses next to the new houses. You see the old buildings next to the new buildings. You'll see still a bunch of vacant lots. That tornado is still visible in Joplin, Missouri on the main street. On Main Street it is, actually. So, yeah. Yes. Although Tornado Alley lately seems to have spread to, like, Georgia, and I mean there are tornadoes everywhere anymore. Like, it used to not be that. That's a new thing. But yes, Missouri was. My dad grew up in Iowa, and he would tell me how they used to chase tornadoes or whatever. Which whatever. I don't know if I believe him or believed him, but you know, whatever. Yeah, the tornado in Joplin was. Everybody knew about it. It was a major deal. 50,000 people live in Joplin. It's not, you know, a major metropolitan area, but it tore the town in half. Literally tore the town in half. I did not live here at the time. Yep, it did get national coverage. It was bad. My sister worked for Mercy Hospital at the time, and it tore up the hospital. Like, they had to rebuild Mercy Hospital there in Joplin. Oh, come on. Okay. Old man telling stories. All right, what am I going to do today for the event? I've got to do Spider Tournament. Classic. Let's go do some arena. That's done. I did that all, as I mentioned earlier, with books. Just almost exclusively with books. We got to do, I've done this. That's done. And then I've got to do, so Gear Hunters and Spiders going to go together. I did this whole thing with all my sacreds and pulled diddly squat. I should be able to do this, but I don't like that dude. I don't know his name. The desert guy. I really hate him. They all get block damage. Are you serious right now? I mean, might as well run basics till we get done with that. As soon as our first damage immunity comes off, we're gonna just go to auto here. No, I didn't want to do that. I was not trying to do that. I was just looking at it. Okay. Loses damage immunity. Nobody gets dazed because we're all... Well, we Predator got dazed. All right, let's go. Get this guy out. He's got to go. Yes, there we go. Okay. That's just a bunch of standards. You should be able to do that one. Okay. Oh, look at that. That's dirty. Let's go in and see what happens. That's dirty. Fabian and Leo. As soon as I can do a fusion for Fabian, that's the team I'll be running, boys and girls. We can get rid of Fabian here. Okay, well, there we go. Yeah, it's not that big of a deal, really. We're going to get him in his stone skin. We'll have to work him down. Well, the stone skin's almost gone. And now it is. Now he gets the unkillable, and now we just gotta wait him out. I contend you should not be able to counterattack somebody that's veiled. That's my contention. Just gotta get him to take one more turn, and as long as we don't die, we'll be able to take him out. There it is. No, that's a counterattack. We almost... Oh, and he got his damage immunity back? Really? This might go on for days. This is so stupid. It's just all timing. I should have made sure I killed Fabian with an AoE from Leo to cleanse all the buffs. This is madness. Absolute madness. Okay. If he can just get one more turn. This is so brutal. Okay. Get rid of that damage immunity. Okay, get him! Get him! Stop with the buffing and get him! Oh my god, I can't get him. I can't get him. I can't get him! We're 3 minutes in! He can't kill me. I can't kill him. Stalemate. Something's got to give. Something's got to give. Something gave. Something gave. Oh, something gave. Something gave, and now we're done. Oh, get him now, get him now! Get him! Leo, get him! Yo! How about that? How about that? That was rough. That was rough. Wow. A lot going on there. Or not very much going on, depending on your cover, on your angle. I gotta spend some energy. I am going to do some spider here. Actually, let's do the Iron Twins. I gotta get that. I haven't done that today. You guys can watch the Iron Twins. It's pretty easy. It's pretty simple. There's not a lot to it. Just goes, the thing just goes down. GG indeed, Troya forever. That was in question for sure. Hang on, I'm checking something. Where am I from? I'm from Missouri. I was born in Oklahoma in a military family. We moved around a lot. My dad went to Vietnam to fly some planes. He came back. He lived in San Antonio. There's a couple Air Force bases there. He became a pilot trainer. Then he retired from the Air Force and joined the airlines. We moved to St. Louis, and I've been in Missouri pretty much ever since. There's one. That's a nice pull. Excuse me, guys. I think my sinus thing just gets worse and worse. Someone spends 900 gems on masteries. Is it will stage for every champion's right? If you spend 800 gems on masteries, that's for one champion. I'm not sure if that's what you're asking, buddy. If you spend 800 gems on champions, you will on masteries that will fill. You'll be able to fill in every mastery. It's not every single mastery available, but you'll be able to max out the masteries on that champion. I recommend going to Ayumi Love. It's a website, Ayumi Love. Is it net or .net or? Let's take a look here. Pelops Masteries. I go to ayumilove.net. Pelops Masteries. Scroll down here and look up. That's a maxed out mastery there. Mainly focused on Arena, Doom Tower, Faction Wars. This speaks for Clan Boss. Main thing for Clan Boss here is this right here, the War Master. But I recommend going to Ayumi Love and checking that out for what masteries you should pick. And it's 800 gems. Is Cleopteryx any good? I don't know the answer to that either. I don't have Cleopteryx. Let's take a look. She is a skinwalker. She looks like a skinwalker. Cleopteryx is a buffed AoE damage dealer who brings hex and block active skills. I like that. Offering strong wave control and synergy driven damage that makes her a much more viable nuker after her updates. That sounds... This is not very exciting. These are not exciting numbers here. Let's see here. Let's see where Ayumi ranks it. B rank legendary is what we got here on Ayumi Love. So I would say she's fine. Again, if you're just getting started out and you pulled her as a legendary, that's something you're going to want to up. If you got legendaries and you're just getting started, upgrade them. It looks like maybe she's just kind of a Faction Wars champ for the most part, based on what I was reading there. Not a bad little round. Okay, spider time. I gotta run a few of these. Where am I in the event dungeon? I got to stage 25. I didn't get past that. So you were running 31 to 35 Sir Fusion. I didn't really push it. Here we can push it. Push it real good. Oh, that was for an event. Well, just run it a few times. These guys should just smoke this here. She's gonna freeze them all. Oh, nobody froze. And then Leo, and Raph, and Mikey are just gonna AoE this whole thing right off the board. Let's see if this is our best team though, because our best time was a minute. That didn't go very well. That didn't go really well at all. That's the nuke we needed right there. I was thinking about putting Folan in for Raph. How much healing are we gonna get here? None that time. Is this it? It says at the start of each turn, but it didn't consume him last turn. One big AoE nuke from Leo, and this is over. Maybe even Mikey. That was a little longer than the... I feel like there's a piece that I can put in here to make this go... Mikey's dead. Maybe this isn't the team. Like, if my best time is 1 minute and this team is going over 2 minutes, it doesn't seem like this is my best team. I'm gonna get Folan out here. What do you think about this? See what this does. Is there ever going to be a way to get turtles? I would think at some point, yes, there'll be a way to get turtles again. I don't know that it... I mean, they just released He-Man again. At some point, there'll be a Turtles movie that comes out, and they may give you the chance to get turtles again. I can totally... Oh, yeah, that's good. Knocking down the max HP. Coming to Galaxy Heroes, this gameplay looks pretty different. I thought they were more similar, but... they are similar with different characters, but it's a very different setup. Like, how similar did you want it to be? Raid is all about fighting bosses in the PvE, and you don't get that in Galaxy of Heroes. There's really not a lot of boss fighting. The Coliseum is changing that currently, but Galaxy Heroes is not really a boss type of game, but that's what Raid is. Like, everything feels like a boss raid. I don't feel like this is going better than the last one. Let's see. No, we're already a minute in. So some team that I put together at some point did this in a minute. It's clearly not my turtle team, but that doesn't... Something's off there. I don't know. Maybe Predator could come in and AoE and just do a lot of work? Trying to find my fastest team here. That's... we'll see if it gets all the healing. I need a big AoE. Nope. Or a heal block. If I put a heal block in there, hold on. We'll hang on a second. Maybe that's it. What if I just put Lemonisi in charge of the whole team and she got the heal blocks on the big spider while also giving everybody attack up, and I put all my turtles in there? Let's try that. I'm just trying with... I want to find whatever does it fastest, you know? My other option would be, what's her name? With the undispellable heal... Morgaine, to give some speed. See, that's 2 minutes too, so that wasn't any better. I didn't want to get the fastest team here. All right, let's do Lemony in charge and all turtles. We will check. If that doesn't work, then Morrigan is up next as a leader. Well, I need Lemony to go before. There we go. And did not hit the heal block. So that's not going to do any good. What team did I put out here that did it in a minute? Maybe it's Morrigan. And if Mikey dies here, I don't have a revive. Is it immune to heal block or anything? No, it's not immune. Yes, immune to heal reduction. Never mind. So that won't work. You don't want any HP burn. So that makes Hilby. I don't know. Yeah, it is. You're right. I just saw that, Brantley. Thank you. In Galaxy Heroes, yeah, you do sim everything in Galaxy Heroes. That's a major difference. Is in Galaxy Heroes, it's all about simming, whereas this is about autoing. That is different. That is different. Skylar Clone, a 3 stream streak. Welcome aboard. Thank you. Not welcome aboard, but thank you, Skylar. Or Skylar Clone, as the case may be. Yeah, that was not shorter. There's got to be a team here. Look, at some point, I did this in 1 minute and 3 seconds. What was that team? It's got to be a speed lead, right? Morrigan's not going to be any good if I don't get the heal reduction. Folan lead? That's what I run on the clan boss. The demon lord. So far, not impressed. That did a lot less damage than I was doing previously. What if I put Leo in the lead for defense and increased his defense so he's just doing max damage output? Well, that was max. That was a big damage output right there. Gonna get a turn here. Unless Tholen can just wipe it all. That would have been nice if... Okay, hold on. This might be the team. This might be the team that did it. Big AoE from somebody would end this. That's faster. I think that's the team that probably did that 1 minute. Okay, we'll leave that there. I'm gonna run that in the background here later today. Let's do this. I'll finish our Skeletor chase for the day. Thank you, I don't care about that. I don't really care about Skeletor, to be honest. All right, let's go run the Chimera. You know what? Yeah, let's run the Chimera. Here's where I'm running Chimera these days. We're on Brutal, and that's my team. And it's really, if anybody's got any suggestions here, I'm open to listening. This team is going to run 50 to 70 million here, if I remember correctly. We've got our speed with our revive and debuffing. I mean, and the turtles are just so good. If anybody's got a suggestion for me, I'm open to it, but I just think this is the team to go with. I could try running a full dwarf team. I just don't think that's going to be as good. I'm just going to go with it. Here we go. I do not have Thor. I would love to have Thor. Thor is, I mean, talk about damage dealer. He is a damage dealer. Did you just get him? Working the free-to-play account here. I think I have, you know what? I think I signed up for clan quests that require debuffs. We'll go check that out, see if we can pull that out before we head out here. One thing that really might help me is if I switched, and I've talked about this a lot, I really want to get full Mercurial sets for these guys. That when I'm running on Arena, I get them in Mercurial, and then when I'm running them in PvE, I put them in a different set. But I really don't enjoy switching out sets all that much, so I don't know. No, I don't know that guy. I don't know who that is. I don't know what you're saying. Oh, are you talking about Hell Hades when he says, when he does his shorts, it says, yeah, okay, I know what you're talking about. I think you're saying there's a guy named Maximum Damage. Yeah, I've seen Hell Hades with that. I think he's more busy right now putting his new game together. But I don't know him, but I know who you're talking about. I don't understand the way they do the jaws on all sorts of creatures in this game. They have those two jaws that separate and become, like, how does that work? How would they even hold their food in their mouth at that point, you know? I know it's a fantasy thing, but if your bottom jaw splits in two, you wouldn't be able to hold food, you know what I mean? That just doesn't seem very practical to me. That would be an evolutionary misnomer. I don't know the right word for that. Evolution? Is that a thing? Proboscis? I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm just saying that doesn't look very practical to me. Like if your jaw was like that, you'd have to get the food, like you couldn't just get the food at the front of your mouth. You'd have to get it all the way in the back of your mouth before you could swallow it. It just doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. I would think that, you know, Darwin would take care of that pretty early on. That's all I'm saying. Can I pet that dog? Mom, can I pet that dog? No. Something. Hmm. Eating food whole like a snake, but yeah, but a snake. Sorry, I tuned out there. A snake uses its bottom jaw to, right? You have to clamp down on it. Like, I mean, I guess maybe they could come in together, but I just don't. It doesn't look like there's anything connected down there. I don't know. I told you this is gonna take forever. I told you this is gonna take forever. He's here. It's just Disco looking at the jaw vertically rather than horizontally. It's the same principle, I swear. I don't know, I'm not seeing it. But you know what? I am definitely not a biologist, nor am I a what do you call somebody that a herpetologist, nor am I a person that deals with cats and lions and chimera. I'm not a herculologist that deals with mythical creatures. So I don't know. I believe you that it would work just the same way, but it is what it is. We're halfway through at 12 minutes. I'm gonna go check those clan quests after this is done. Then we'll see what we got. So yeah, I'm gonna end up with like 70 million points. That's what I thought. It's kind of a brutal time investment here, unfortunately, but it is what it is. What do we got here? Yeah. Uh-oh, we need that revive. If you don't get that revive, we're gonna be checking out here in a hurry. There we go. Now, someone was telling me that I can switch off of the boss mastery. I can't remember what it's called. Feel that open up here. War Master. As I get these guys upgraded more, if they got a bunch of crit damage, I can just switch off War Master and go to the regular offense one, which is that Helm Smasher, or maybe even Giant Slayer. I don't know. I don't really. Not looking to change my masteries up. It's going pretty well. Everything is kind of going smoothly right now. So, how's everybody doing? How are the ladies doing? Oh boy. I told you this is gonna take all day. I really need my clan to kick in here and get this brutal done with so we can start doing Nightmare. Know what I mean? I still got 15 turns to go here. I told you I do about 70 million. And it's still tracking for that. Although at some point, if it comes out and kills Hilby, then we'll be toward the end of that. How's everybody else's ADHD doing right now? I'm looking for. I normally run this. I should not have done this on stream. I should not have done this on stream. I normally run this while I'm doing something in my life that is not this. We're 20 minutes in. I should not have done this on stream. I now realize the folly of my way. You take your pills? That's good. That's good. That's good. If you were, I don't know how old you are, Clone Service. You know, my generation, there were no pills. There was just putting you in the corner in school. I remember a teacher one time drew a circle on the chalkboard and made me stick my nose in it and stand at that circle. And that was like for the whole class. I mean, I remember there was just like there was condensation dripping down the chalkboard. That was how they taught me how to deal with it at the time. A little different, but that's okay. We all grow up and we learn how to deal with it. We've all got stuff. We've all got obstacles. We've all got you're caffeinated, so you're content. That's a good thing, since I'm happy for you. They did both for you when you're 16. You turned 16 on May 4th. So they gave you pills and... Oh, congratulations, May the 4th. They gave you pills and they put you in a corner? I'm going to be honest. I think there is value to those really hard knock ways of dealing with the spazoid kid in class. I think there's value to that. I really do. Every person, we get all tied up. Everybody's got the same. It's good to hear. It's good to hear. So, I've never taken a pill for anything. 100%. If I was a kid today, they would want to medicate me because I have ADHD, and that's whatever. I do believe this is not to when you were 6 to 8, they put you in a corner. Yeah. Well, it's got to be done sometimes. I do think that there is a stage at which you need to let a kid be a kid or a boy be a boy. Boys have a lot of energy and get distracted very easily and need stuff to keep them busy. And I think that there's a part of that all that is important for a person to learn ways to keep yourself occupied and engaged outside of medication. Now, I'm not saying that can't be true. I don't know what 40 grams means. I couldn't tell you anything about that. I take a lot of medication for my asthma. I've had chronic asthma my whole life, so you do not have ADHD. You just had a lot of energy. See, what's the? I don't know. I don't know the difference. I do think that kids that have a lot of energy and like to move from thing to thing have a high potential. Because if they don't, then I don't have high potential. So, whatever. I had teachers call me squirrely. I had a teacher grab my face one time, and she wanted to hit me. Boy, that woman wanted to hit me. I feel bad for her now. I feel bad. At the time, you feel like you're pretty funny and you're pretty cool because the teacher's all pissed at you. She grabbed my face. I remember it in choir class. And, not a good look for me, not a good look for her, not a good look all around. I can certainly, as an adult, relate to how she felt. I get bored sitting still also, mostly, unless I'm really engaged with really watching some solid content. But I'm the same way. If your attention split between 1,000 directions, you tend to notice other things. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, you pick up on little things. All right, let's go check my clan, and then I'm going to get out of here. Top 3 positions in a tournament group. I was there on the... Am I still here, top 3? Yeah, we're still there, barely. Did I get some more books? Oh, I did? Look, where did I get that mythical book from? Oh, no, I didn't get a mythical book. She's booked solid. Okay, never mind. I have 5 Lego books. Who do I want to put those on? I'm just making sure these guys are all booked out. Is there an easier way to check this? We could... Xenomorph is an option here. Sil is an option. I don't use her very often. Xenomorph and Sil are the options so far. I need to finish this. Yeah, that we need that. Okay, there we go. Here we go. That's where I want it. That's where I want it. Okay. Then... oh, thank you. We could do... I got to make sure I finish top 3 in this tournament here. So right now we're probably about 1,000 ahead. Where are my points? I just got 1,000 points. Where are my points? Where are my points? Thank you. All right. I'm probably okay there. Let's just push that a little bit more. Let's push that a little bit more. Where's my guide that I was gonna do? That. I got these two. These are gonna come in real handy here. Oh, I gotta... my 2 feasts are gonna come in really handy. Stream tomorrow, I'm not sure yet. We'll see if I have time. Well, let's go ahead and upgrade him to level 50. I got some epic books I can put on him, okay. That might have put me out of reach there, which would be good. Let's go take a look. Not out of reach, but give me some leg room to work with. It's gonna be more than that. What are my other 2 clan? I'm number 2 in that tournament now. Okay, so now 10 debuffs on the Spider's Den, which I didn't do, I guess, and 10 debuffs on the Ice Golem. Well, we're running Spider anyway. Let's get some debuffers out there. Okay, let's get some accuracy. Let's put Mithrala in there. Who else is going to debuff? Mikey's going to spread debuffs. She's going to put some debuffs. Who else is good? Here we go. Get some poison. Let's run this and see if it works. You miss school? You don't see everyone as much as you did when you were at school? How old are you? I've done a lot of school. We need more buffs. We need more debuffs, guys. Keep stacking them up. Maybe more game would be... okay, there's 5. Does that only count as 5 or does that count as 8? I can't keep track ever. That's not debuffs. Okay, that's either 6 or 10. I've either got the 10 done or now I'm at 7 of them out there. It doesn't say unique debuffs, right? I don't know if that counts or not. We'll find out when we get this done. Okay, that's 8 different ones. And that's 9. $10! No, it's still 9. Now the poison's... no. 10! That should do it. This year you got suspended from your high school for the rest... Skylar. Skylar. Oh, we didn't even win. Skylar. That doesn't count. I gotta win, right? That wasn't great. You guys suck. Not good, Skylar. Not good. You got to get that under control. You got to change your circle of friends. You got to stop acting out like that. That's not good. That's not good for you or your future or your school or your schoolmates or your friend. That's good for nobody, my man. That's not good. You got to change that. You can say it's all good now. You got to change that. You got to change. You got to make some changes, my friend. I'm rooting for you, buddy, but that's not good. I'm sorry, I can't soften the blow there. I'm not gonna let that go. Well, able to go back to school is one thing. Quit your shenanigans is another thing. You gotta cut that out. Whatever got you suspended from school, you gotta cut that out. That's gotta stop. That's 8, 9. I don't know if that counts. Again, I don't know if that counts as 10. I can't ever remember what's 10 and what's not. Sometimes it's different kinds of debuffs, and sometimes it's just total debuffs, and I don't know what makes a difference. That's only 9. There's 10. Okay, we'll see if that counts. You changed. All right, well, I hope so. I hope so. I'm just going to make you aware, Skylar. Changing short-term and changing long-term are different. You're going to have to fight against the... It sounds like maybe there's some demons there that you've got to deal with. So just be aware of that. And if you have a friend group that's influencing you, you got to change that friend group, or nothing will change there either. So just some. I'm not your parents. I'm not your parents, but I am your Raid Shadow Legends dad, and later I'll be your Star Wars dad again. Did that count? Thank you. All right, Ice Golem's Peak. Let's go run this one. Let's run it up here too. Why didn't I put Lemonisi out there? She's the ultimate debuffer. Try this. No. You don't get a pass because you watched the May the 4th stream. That's not a good thing. It's not a good thing that you are not in school on May the 4th and you watch. I'm just. That's not good. That's not good. There will be no passes given for getting suspended from school. Okay? If this was my boys, there would be some serious things going on. If you were my son and you got suspended. Is he immune to poisons? Ah, crap. Well, we'll find out. I still might have enough debuffs even without poison. We'll see. I'm sorry, Skylar. I just can't be nice about it. And you got to stay in school. And you got to behave yourself. Again, not your dad. But I'm not going to say I'm glad you were here for the May the 4th stream. But I'm rooting for you. I want you to get things turned around. Hopefully you say you've changed. Hopefully you've made some adjustments in the way you don't need to tell us what it's about. I will let you know that coming from the perspective of someone who's been through a lot of stuff, a lot of that's going to depend on your friend group. So hopefully you got some changes made and you can get back in school this fall and everything is good to go. Get that education, man. Without it, you've got some real problems. But I'm rooting for you, Skylar. I am right here, Skylar, and I'm rooting for you. Your friends are not the reason. Okay. It was your anger issues. Well, you got to work through that. We've all got anger, but we've got to work through that. You'll figure it out. You'll get it worked out. I'm confident. Not landing any debuffs on this monkey here. Okay, there's 5. Now does that count as 10? That's a total of 10. We're gonna find out, I think. We're not gonna get to the 10 here. I mean, again, I'm not your dad, and I'm not in your life, so I don't really know what happened, but Take care of business, my friend. Well, we'll see if that counted. I think we'll be able to get through this, but she's in her... You guys suck. You guys suck. You guys suck. Let's take the poison out since we can't land poison, and we will put in... Wow, that sucked. That sucked bad. Stop talking to me, Jezzy! Don't tell me what to do! A paper with "This lesson was a waste of my time" written repeatedly. I was written up for What? You only got in trouble once in school. You were working on something else during a lesson. I was told to concentrate on the lecture. I left the completed homework under my desk along with the paper. This lesson was a waste of my time. Written repeatedly. You were written up for challenging her authority. I could totally see you doing that, Sinsuna. I could totally see you doing that. When I was in middle school, I got in trouble for something at school, and I don't know what it was. And I got written up, and my dad said, if you ever get written up again, you will not sit down for a month. And he was serious. Just to be clear, my dad was not abusive, but he would spank. That was and you know that. So then, like a little while later, within memory of that later, the entire bus was having a paper wad fight. The entire bus. And I was in the back seat with, I don't know who I was back there with, but it was like, okay, well, if everybody's doing this, they can't send all of us to the office, right? So I joined in. In fact, the seat that I was in had tape over a hole in it. I was tearing the tape off, ripping up the stuffing inside the seat, and throwing it around the bus. And they did, in fact, send the entire bus to the principal's office, which is not surprising in retrospect. At the time, I thought I could get away with it. So, anyway, that, and what I did was, God dang it, you guys are gonna lose this too? You guys suck so bad. Well, if Mikey can probably do it on his own. Okay, did we get it there? Did that count? Nope. You guys suck. Wow. Let's do it this way. She needs to stop changing forms. Got a 97, yeah. Well, I forged my mom's signature on that disciplinary notice. I got away with it too. My dad was never told about that. He didn't know that I threw stuff on the bus and got in trouble along with the rest of the bus. I would like you to not switch your form because you don't land debuffs in your form, you idiot. I gotta get her back to regular form here. What's with the queen wig on the back of her head, by the way? How did he die? Oh my God. You guys are the worst. You guys are the absolute worst. Why can I not get this? I know what it was. I just wasn't expecting it. No one told me that making empty threats after I'm getting threatened is illegal. The kid said something sexual about me, and I wasn't thinking about my pills weird off, and I had a football hit me in the nuts right before this happened. Nothing good for me happens on Fridays. Yeah, you can't make threats. And just FYI, it's... Why do you keep changing forms? You don't change forms in any other battle ever. You never change forms until I don't need you to. What the hell is wrong with this? Why is this so hard? She never changes forms until I don't need her to change forms. I swear to God, she's been in so many battles and never changes form. And now all of a sudden, she's changing forms and I need her to not do that. Maddening. She's not even doing any damage. She's the worst mythical ever. She's a joke. I'll have Empress in 2 weeks. We'll start mixing this stuff up. I don't want to talk about it. Whenever you get to these menus that you never used before, there's always some button you don't click on the stupid menu that you've never used before. We're landing 0 debuffs here. We're landing 0 debuffs here. There's 6. Seven. 7, because he exploded all the poison. Eight. Nine, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now he's got to make sure he win. Now he's got to make sure he win. Which apparently is next to impossible. Mikey, you just got to wipe it. You just got to wipe this thing. Explode. Okay. Okay, there. Come on. All right, that was good. No. Okay, this will be good. That was pretty good. I need this. Nuke. Okay, good. We got it that time. Thank you. Sorry for the crash out. I'll have to learn how to work with that menu. How does that menu work? Let's see here. Save. Round 1, round 2. Got it. I had to do it this way. Round 3, no. Okay, there we go. Too late now. Too late now. I'm gonna head out. We can find somebody to raid here. Yeah, I got nobody to send you to on YouTube. I'll send you here. All right, folks, we're gonna do some raiding. We're gonna go watch Nicholas Raids over on Twitch. Thanks for joining in, everybody. I will see you very soon here at Nooch Too Good Studios. I hope everybody has a great day. And of course, always remember, Nooch Too Good.